Another GTA Online gameplay video. However, it's not the current GTA Online that I'm going to be discussing with you all today. It is actually the future, or the next Grand Theft Auto Online that I will be discussing. I'm not, just to tell you, just to forewarn you here, I am not guaranteeing that this is how it's going to start out, or this is where it's going to be at. Hello, Sam Brent. How you doing? Thank you so much for joining, and I love that photo. That is an awesome photo. You know what? I'm just gonna just exit that thing out completely on my computer so I can do that thing up. Sorry. Anyway, as I was saying, this is not like guaranteed information. This is just speculation.
Are you all right?
And
I'm good, thanks.
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm just trying to, get my computer onto YouTube so I don't have to keep interrupting the screen. Oop, forgot I was spawning in here. A certain page was slowing it down because it was having some issues. But anyway, good. I'm doing. I'm glad you're doing good. That's awesome. Let me just go to. Yeah. So it's nothing guaranteed. It's a speculation, hopes, what I think would be cool. Now there is some speculation of Grand Theft Auto 6 will be placed in Miami or Vice City, basically. Now that's not guaranteed, but that's just one of the speculations or rumors that is going around, is that it will be placed in Vice City. And if it is placed in Vice City, here's how.
Alright, yeah, I always was.
Yeah, when I do that, my phone doesn't really want to cooperate too much with the stream. It just wants to slow it down. Well, not slow it down, but my phone just kind of wants to be a little laggy sometimes. So now that I have a computer, I'm going to be trying to use that more to be helpful here. Let's see here. Anyway, yeah, so just speculation that GTA 6 is going to be in Vice City, and if it is in Vice City, this is how I think the online, or this is how I think we should be introduced into the world of Vice City via online. So imagine this. I don't know if it's going to be. There are also rumors that it's going to be.
It might be your internet. It kind of does that with me sometimes.
Liberty? No, it's my phone. My phone is just complete terrible. Like completely terrible. It's not like the worst. It does alright for like a phone, but sometimes it just like YouTube, when you're watching YouTube on the phone, the screen blacks out. It's an alcoholic basically. When I say that, I don't mean to be offensive to alcoholics. I'm just saying that it blacks out more than severe alcoholic. What the heck is so weird? No. Very rare scooter, like it, love it. But yeah, so fine. I should have bought one earlier. Let's see, probably not here. But anyway, so basically, how cool would it be if oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I'm trying to multitask here. Okay, so there's also another rumor that in GTA 6 we are going to have two different places, which I think are rumored to be Vice City and Liberty City. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm just going to guess that it's going to be just one for now. But imagine it's in Vice City. And imagine they have it where you're coming from San Andreas, which is where we are currently at. Alright, so you're coming off the boat, because it's Vice City, you're not coming off a plane, you're coming off like let's say a Ferris wheel, a cruise ship, right? Like you took a cruise ship, and you bought a one-way ticket because you're going to buy another one-way ticket when you got back, not when you get back, like, but when you get off, you're gonna, you know, spend a few days there, and then buy a ticket, like a plane ticket or something, to go back to San Andreas or Liberty City. But you're on the boat. Uh-oh, you spend all your money gambling. You lose all your money gambling. Maybe you have like $5 left. Right? And of course, I don't know if they're going to show the gambling or not. Again, if this were to happen. Because, you know, due to whatever legal reasons, they can't have gambling currently in GTA Online. But if they can show it, then they show it. Maybe they let you do a little bit of gambling just to say, hey, you can do some gambling in this game. Or they just say, oh, well, lost much money. So you get off the boat, you have $5 left, right? You have $5. Or $10, I don't know. Maybe $100. You ain't got much. Alright, let's put that. Either way, you ain't got much. You're broke. So you get off the boat and you're asking, you know, other tourists, you're asking, you know, people like residents of Vice City, you know, if they got, you know, if they need help with their bags, something for money, or, you know, like, hey, you want me to wash your car? You know, like, basically you're begging for money in some way or fashion. And, you know, Tommy Vercetti, or Vercetti, I think it's pronounced Vercetti. I probably have it, I know his first name was Tommy. But Tommy Vercetti, basically the main, you know, character in Vice City, you know, the original Vice City, walks by and overhears you saying, like, basically asking for money. And, you know, I think there's like a mafia, whatever, back then, and, you know, so then he's now the lead of the mafia, mob, whatever. Hello, thank you for joining. And so, you know, but of course we don't know this at the time, but, you know, but it's kind of going down the tube. And he needs to find, you know, new ways to bring it up. He needs new muscle, right? Because the muscle he has is basically older guys, right? He can't really get the people of Vice City, you know, to join in because they're too much on the drugs and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be. And so he says, hey, you're strapped for cash, or you need some money, whatever, you know, and then, you know, you're like, yeah, I'll suck your dick, I don't know, whatever you may say. It's like, yeah, I'll clean your shoes. He's like, with what? Spit shine. Or whatever you may say, I don't know. Again, I'm kind of making some of it up as I go, but I had thought of a little bit of it. But anyway, of course, again, this is not confirmed, this is my, you know, my speculation, what I think would be cool. And so it says, alright, well, you know what, so happens, I need some help in building my business back up. So if you help me out, I'll make sure you get paid well. You know, make sure you get paid, and you'll get paid pretty well. And so you agree to it, and, you know, says, alright, well, let me show you around Vice City. So you get in his, you know, 1980s Banshee. I say Banshee specifically because, you know, it's an older vehicle. And I thought I had in one of these garages. Well, you get in a vehicle that was, you know, back in the day, back then, it was there. So you get in his vehicle, and, you know, he's driving around, you know, kind of showing you a few spots, like, here's the strip club, here's this, here's that, and then, you get to the lighthouse. I don't know if you played GTA Vice City or not, but in GTA Vice City, on the beach, there's this lighthouse that you can actually walk inside. You can, I think, go up to the top. I can't remember if you can go outside or not. I think you can. It's been a long time since I played it. But basically, you go up there and, you know, and the online start. And he's like kind of pointing out a few other places, like, you know, hey, here's this spot over here, and, you know, here's what over here, here's where I live, you know, or you can see where I live, you know, down that way. You know, it's kind of pointing out some spots, and then, you know, and then next thing you know, you hear some cars or bikes or something, you know, cars and bikes. And then, you look down, and next thing you know, the lighthouse is surrounded by, you know, gang members or enemy mafia members, whatever, basically the enemy. And he's like, alright, well, you know what, and and beforehand, like that, he's like, you know, this, you know, you help me out. You will one day run all of this. And so, you know, then he's, you know, when the guys come, whoever they may be, you know, he says, alright, well, this is your time to prove yourself. You make it out of here, I'll employ you. Or whatever he says. I don't know what he said. I haven't played Vice City in a long time. But, you know, so then he hands you a pistol. Not like a strong pistol, just like a weak little thing that, you know, not obviously 200 rounds because he's not completely screwed you over in the first mission, but, you know, it's just, you know, so then you gotta go down there and, you know, you gotta fight, and, you know, you kill everybody, and of course, you know, like, the only place to hide behind is behind his, you know, it's significant cover is his Banshee. And either way, that thing gets shot up. And he's like, alright, well, now you gotta find us a ride, because we can't drive this thing out of here. It's not gonna work. And so then, you know, you go in, and the way this next part would work is you are going, if you go, like, it forces you to go in one direction. Like, you can walk in direction, but if you go, like, let's say it wants to force you north, and if you start going south, you're going to, like, enemies are going to start popping up, and they're basically going to chase you up north, until you find a parking lot with, like, you know, one car in it, because, you know, gotta see that one car. And then, oh, not loaded. And then, oh, no, get some sun. But anyway, so then you break into the car, and as you're breaking into the car, like, you know, there's a cutscene pops up. This cop just happens, I don't know if it would be cutscene or not, but this cop just happens to drive by, as you're, you know, breaking into the car, and he stops, and, you can either choose to kill him and let him, like, kill him, or try to talk your way out of it. If that's even a possibility in the game. If not, then you can just kill him or, like, try to lose him. So, you know, and then from there, once you either lose him or kill him, then, you know, you start driving down, and he's like, hey, drive to, you know, my little house over here. I'll let you stay there for a few nights. And then, you know, so you're driving there, and next thing you know, you start getting chased. And then all of a sudden, you have to lose them, right? You have to lose the people before you get to the spot, right? And so once you lose them, he's like, hey, here's some money, you know, stuff. Also a place to stay, and then I think it'd be cool from there, like, he hands like $1,000, and then I think it'd be cool if they implemented like hotels that you could stay at, and the hotels would, you know, provide like the basics, like you could store one vehicle there, you know, it's very cheap, it's like very small space, you can store some clothing, you don't have like the unlimited clothing, or, you know, all the clothing you can handle. You get like a TV, which has like one channel, or two channels, whatever, and then you have one vehicle storage, and then that's pretty much it. You have like the mini bar, but every time you take a drink from the mini bar, you actually get charged. But that would be for your health and such. And then from there, you know, you like do that, and then you just say, I'll call you in the morning. And then he calls you the next day, and you begin your stuff. I think that would be pretty cool. And I think that's how Vice City Online should work if GTA 6 is set in Vice City. I think that'd be really cool to step off the boat and, like, immediately meet you know, Tommy Vercetti. You know, I just think that would be the coolest way to start off online is, you know, Tommy Vercetti becomes like your mentor. And pretty much that's it. Not really much else to that. So, yeah, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe below, leave a like, leave a comment. Follow me on Twitter at ZachRider747. You can find my Facebook page, which is ZachRider747. My Instagram is ZachRider747. Nothing really interesting on there, other than my cute, adorable puppy, but that's it. That's freaking fancy. I'm looking for one of these. I thought I bought one of these a while ago. Yeah, so don't forget we're doing a giveaway, which is giving away 3 things, which is the card codes, not the actual physical cards, and the total value of $30. One is going to be $10 PSN, $10 Xbox, and $10 Steam card code. So don't forget to leave a comment on this video once it has officially become a uploaded video. And I will, once I find my notebook, I will go ahead and go through the comments and make sure I have everybody written down. And again, 3 comments, 3 tallies, 1 entry. So each comment equals a tally, 3 comments, 3 tallies equals an entry. So stay tuned, stay awesome, hit that subscribe button below. Just don't forget, the more subs I get, the closer I am to being able to get paid through YouTube. The sooner I start getting paid through YouTube, that's the less that comes out of my pocket, which means the more giveaways I can do. So, yeah, stay tuned, stay awesome, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and as always, we will catch you later. Thank you all so much for watching.